How's it, everyone? I hope everyone's good. This is a huge, scary moment for me. I've been asked to do this on many occasions. Real talk, real talk. I've gotten so much support from people over the years, and I'm so grateful. Makole made is just over 3 years old. Little thing that I dreamt because I was bored in an office somewhere, and so the story began. I am a humanitarian, I am a daughter, I am a sister, and I am also a proud makeup artist. And for many years, many years, I was asked, when are you going to do your makeup channel? I think for so long I was always procrastinating doing a YouTube channel, not because I thought it was hard, which I do think it's challenging, but it's not. That wasn't the reason. The editing and all of that wasn't the reason. But I was looking for the sauciness, the why. I didn't want to do it, and as I do it, I know the purpose of it. I didn't want that, and so I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I got into a great room, which I'm very blessed and thankful for. I did a cover with Forbes magazine, Forbes Africa, and it was with the late Thandi Ndlovu, may her soul rest in peace. We were having a long chat about her time in the Soviet Union and how the ANC helped her, and just raising strong women. Lots of conversation. One of those juicy conversations I remember I had shared about that after that interaction. Such a, many times people have told me in my life, do a YouTube channel, do a YouTube channel. Always an amazing thing to hear when people care enough about what your voice is. Always so humbling. But for the first time, every other time someone will say do a YouTube channel, I was maybe a thorn. Like, this is actually the best description I can come up with for this, to explain what I was doing the 3 years. I think I was in certain season in my life, I was a thorn, and people had the seed, great seed, but it was falling on the thorn. And in other parts in my life, I was very rigid in my thinking, and so I was almost like a rock. And I have been in time where my soil was just not absorbing anything, For some reason, after that interaction with Thandi Ndlovu, finished with the makeup, she gets up, like all mothers, she gets up, she hugs me and she says thank you. And on her way out, just before she gets to the door, she says, do you know what would have been nice if there was a camera? Guys, I don't know why. I have no idea why. But for the first time, maybe because there was the fact that it wasn't explicitly said, do a YouTube channel. But for the first time, it felt so clear. Like, in Transformers, when Bumblebee goes do 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 do, and then he transforms. That's that moment. That's what it felt like. That seed that fell on the thorn, and everything is now transfigurating and transforming into solid something. And so it finally fell on good soil. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna get to know the heart of people, if they would allow me. I want to get to know the truth of their reality, the truth of their story, whilst doing their faces. So they start up a raw, beautiful creation of God. And as we do it, I will try to the best of my ability to enhance the beauty that is God-given to them. And they will reveal and speak about the truth, which is always beautiful, of their lives. And in doing so, we will be telling a story. And hopefully that story will be planted. Story, I will call it the seed, that will be planted into your mind. If you're a makeup artist, you're going to learn something, which would be in the seed form of something great for you. You may, I hope that you learn something that literally is your breakthrough to reach your biggest potential. Or you will be that person that's, I don't know, maybe in the sciences field, and just popped into a beauty channel to know how to do her brow for that meeting. But now I'm sitting on a chair, or I'm having a conversation with the president of the UN, or I'm just having a conversation with someone that inspires whatever thought you're thinking in your respective field. And I love that. And that parallel for me was that thing that I was so deeply looking for. That thing, the parallel, the source that was gonna give me the drive to get up here twice a week to produce, to create content for you guys. Join me, let's do this live together. Tell a friend, to tell a sister, to tell an aunt, especially the rich aunt, that Makole made is here, and we're gonna do it with wisdom. And obviously, there's gonna be times where someone is gonna be sitting here that you completely disagree with, and a lifestyle that you completely disagree with. But I hope that we can all be mature enough to respect that, to respect their truth and their voice, and to create an environment of beauty with respect. And that is my hope, that is my prayer. I hope whoever's watching on the other side can, say a prayer for me that sounds a lot like this. A lot of mistakes and a lot of great moments. A lot of great moments. I'm confident of that. And yeah, sharp homies. Let's do this. I'm nervous. Yo, am I not nervous? I'm nervous. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.